Buenas to them super boys. How are we all doing? Are we ready for race number 14 in the Super Championship? It's hard to believe we're almost halfway through. In fact, we are halfway through. We're more than halfway through. There's only 25 races in the season, and we're on race 14, so we're just over halfway there, guys. And going in to the halfway mark, Icon is still currently leading the championship. But after today, if Darling Hunter finishes 8th or above, he will pass him out, or 6th or above. It's either 8th or 6th or above. It's 6th or above, or 7th or above in the championship race today. He will go first in the championship. There's only 123 days to Christmas. Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? Which means then there is only 100 and... what? Fucking... Jeez, my maths is terrible. About 112 days to my birthday. How about that? Huh? I'm 26 this year. Jesus. Starting to move on, aren't I? So, boys, we've Brands Hatch today. We haven't been to the UK yet, so it'll be interesting to see how everybody gets on. It's an N200 race today, so you are required to have N200s. N200 is the race of today. Friends only practice session. Yeah, so boys, basically what's going to happen is the championship race will commence at around 7:15. So there will be a practice run. At 7 o'clock, the practice run will begin. For the next 10 minutes, you're going to be driving around with me for just a little drive around, just so I can get a little bit of a feel for the track myself. You're not running the colours this race? Don't worry, Ghosty. I didn't make a livery for today's race. There's just the kind of the cars for today. The cars for today, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what cars people wanted to use. So it's completely up to yourself. I do have a livery made, but it's a personal livery. It's for myself. It's for the GT86. So I didn't make it available for anybody. You made your own? Oh, awesome, dude. That's really, really cool. Anyway, this session is going to open here now in a second, boys. And we're going to get underway. No camera today, no face camera today, guys, because it is 23 degrees in Ireland today. It's really, really goddamn warm. So I've decided against the camera because wearing the face mask could fucking... It would kill me. It's so warm, it could kill me. So I've decided against the face mask for today. But don't worry, it'll be back hopefully next week for next week's race. It's gold and black. That's cool, dude. It's pretty clean. I'm looking forward to seeing it, dude. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Anyway, let's go out and have a quick drive around this track, guys. For people that, for the next 10 minutes, we're going to have a little drive around with me. And just going to see how the track feels. I wasn't sure how I felt about picking this track for this week's race. It's a bit of a funny track. I think N200 suits it fairly good, but we'll just see. We'll just wait and see. It's a tough track. Brands Hatch, this particular corner, the first corner, is very hard to get right, so you need to be very careful when entering at full speed, as you'll see in the next kind of when I go around it. So up on the sausage curb there, try and keep a tight line through corner number 2. And then down through corner number 3, hug that left hand or right hand side and flat out 116 kilometers an hour through that corner. Easy, easy, easy. You won't lose control of the car there. Keep to the right here. Try and start to brake a little bit earlier. And then this is the little scary one here. You can maintain about 110 kilometers an hour through corner number 5. And then through corner number 6 on the right hand side, right hand turn, you're going to want to go pretty flat out. Not too flat out. I reckon about 150 kilometers an hour is pretty good for this corner. You don't want to be going too extra fast, so about 150 through there. And then through this corner up here, I think 120 is kind of where the mark is. About 120, if you hit the apex correctly, about 125 maximum through that corner, with the 86 anyway. And then through this corner, slowing down to about 125 again. And then through up here, you want to hit about 120, 116, 120 through there. And through the next corner, you're pretty flat out. You can't see the lobby? You should be able to see the lobby. It's open. I might be appearing offline, which I can open again. So you want to hold about 125 through there again. I'll just make sure I am appearing online. So this is the tricky part here. You want to hug this right hand side as best you can, because you will lose it in the gravel. The gravel is tough, and you want to try and keep as much speed going up the top of this hill as you can. It's a tough corner. It is a tough corner. Maintaining as much speed as you can without trying to get up on the grass. Once again, back down through here, hugging the right hand side, hitting the apex as best you can. You want to try and get to about 116 km an hour there, up onto the curb. I didn't make a very good mend of that, but that's okay. You kind of slow down here again. Once again, we're slowing down, and we're holding as best we can. About 100 through there. You don't want to go too much more, because you will end up in that rear barrier over there. Then it's flat out all the way down through here. You get to about 175 kilometers an hour in the 86, and then you're hugging the right hand side. You should be able to see it now, guys. About 150 kilometers an hour maximum through there, maybe 155. And hugging the right hand side, slowing down again, about 125 through there. As I said, I did about 119 there, so I was a bit slower than what I'd like to be. Flat out through there, slowing down here, hugging the corner. Could go about 125 through there, and then once again we're trying to hit the apex here, and but it's maintained about 116, so I actually managed to hold on there, about 114 through there. You can't see the lobby. It should be open to everybody now. You should be able to see it. Yeah, you still can't see it? Okay, hold on. I'll close out the thing and reopen it. I'll close the session and reopen it. As I say, guys, no camera today due to heat. Apologies about that. It's just simply too warm here in Ireland for me to wear a mask. I'll reopen the room here. I'll just close out and try and reconnect to the lobby. I can't see that anybody's online either. Hopefully we don't have any problems. Okay, reopening the session. I am online. I'm appearing online now. Should be appearing online now. Yeah, I'm appearing online. Okay, guys, session should be available. Yeah. So once again, we'll go out and have a quick drive around the track, boys, and try and hit the apex a bit quicker. Bop is on. TSG Simi 69 are here. Martin Grota. I say you want to maintain as much speed as you can up through here. Minimum about 150 if you can. Braking early on the apex. Trying to hold off as best you can. Up onto the curb. Holding on. Down through here. Braking. Down to about 116. Holding on as best you can. That was through the first 2-3 corners there. So we're going on to corner 4 here. We're holding on to the brake. Coming up around here at this corner. Holding on, holding on, holding on. Trying to avoid doing that because you do lose quite a large amount of time. Now this is my opening lap, so it doesn't matter, so I get a chance to clean the tyres. This lap was going to be a small lap anyway. So we're holding on here. Try and hit the apex here at about 120, 130 I managed to hold on there. About 120, yeah. 120 seems to be good through there in the 86. Did about 130 through there, which is pretty good. And then once again here, you want to be about 116 through there. Any more than that, you will go over onto the grass, onto the gravel trap, and then you've lost all your time and all your places. Try and hit here at about 100 and, as best you can, at about 130 is what I hit there, 140. Down through this corner, and then across the line. So let's just go over the lap one more time so that we get a basic gist of it. Try and get a decent lap time in here. So we're holding on, keeping to the left hand side, and then we're braking to turn into the right, holding down that accelerator, trying to get to about 150 going up the hill. Braking, trying to hold on to the apex here. It's a good corner there. Braking again here, trying to get it about 116, as I said, through that corner. It's a good corner again there. Keeping to the right hand side, braking now, trying to hit this apex here, trying to avoid going off here as best you can. 100 kilometers an hour maximum through that corner, corner number 5. Heading down towards corner number 6, we want to keep it tight on the left hand side and a quick swoop in. As I said, I think I hit it about 140 kilometers an hour, that's maximum. You go any more than that, you will lose a lot of time. And you will go off the track, maybe 150 maximum. Holding on here, about 130 through this. Got about 125, which is okay. Holding on again. Want to slow down here a little bit more, about 130 I remember going through here. So that's good there, 130. Coming up here, hug the right hand side, slowing down. Trying to get through here at about 116 kilometers an hour, which we do, which is good. Holding on again. Probably take this corner at about 130, 140 maximum. Because you don't want to lose too much time, because you can hit the curb. So about 130 through there, and then coming up towards the line, cross the line, we should be about a 1 minute 41, 42, so it's not too bad. So what are people thinking about taking today is my question. In terms of tyre wear, that's my interesting thing. The tyre wear is going to be interesting. Hello, Icon. 9 people in the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for hitting that like button if you have done already. Super Pow and Simi69. Simi69 goes fastest. We're going to back out here now in about a minute. I'm going to be backing out anyway. And we're going to watch some quali. Because qualifying will be getting at 7 o'clock. And it'll be going on for about 15 minutes. And then we'll be getting right into the race. Still no sign of Darling Hunter yet. Be a great chat for a drink. Absolutely would be. 10 people in the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'm glad to see you all back here today. 140 through there is not bad. Try and hit this apex a little bit faster again. Try and hit it about 130. About 125. Not too bad. Jumping Moose goes first. And it's time for me to back out and watch this qualifying, boys. So let's watch some of this qualifying. Who's that? Is that me? That was me. Whoops. I need to unregister. Cancel my entry. Now we can start watching some proper racing, guys. Here we go, proper racing. Who is leading? Jumping Moose is in first. Our Norwegian driver. Holding on to his Miata. Driving well, actually. Very well held through there, very well held. A lot of downforce in that car. Let's get some statistics up on the board. Full display. TSG Crazy has left the room. Interesting. How many drivers do I have? I've only got 5 so far. Ghosty, Superpow, Jumping Moose, Simi69 and Jaggy Marathon, TSG also. Where is Darling Hunter and Nathan Drake? Jumping Moose holding on. What happened to TSG? TSG is going to have to join back. Ghosty has a nice livery on his car. The black and gold looks pretty nice. I'd have to say the black and gold looks pretty nice. Darling Hunter is favoured to win it, and he's not even here. Jumping Moose currently still leading by nearly 3.5 seconds. Superpow on a pretty quick lap so far. Also appears to be in some sort of, I think, an Audi. Yeah, he's personal best out there at the moment, but it's not going to work for him unless he can get a decent lap in against Jumping Moose. Someone had a bit of a spin. Superpow going flat out through those corners, trying to hold on as best he can. He's trying to catch up with Jumping Moose, who's 3.1 seconds in the lead of pole. Here comes Jaggy Marathon. How's Jaggy Marathon going to get on today is what I want to know. Going wheel to wheel. We have a bit of racing between Simi69 and Jaggy Marathon already. Through the top of the corner looks good. Jaggy Marathon is out ahead of him. Is 2.5 seconds down, his personal best. Needs to go purple. Ooh, Jaggy was a bit wide there. Gonna have to hold on. 1.6 seconds, he's down now. He's down on that lap. Jaggy Marathon trying to find some pace. Superpow goes second by 0.3. Oh, Jaggy goes wide, and that is engine damage. Superpow looking to catch up with Jumping Moose, who is absolutely destroying this course. He's making it look easy. He's at 136. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Gets a little bit wide there, up onto the gravel trap. Going well, though. He's going well. What happened to TSG is what I want to know. Where is TSG gone to? Superpower starts a lap. How will he be through Sector 1? He's 1/10 down in sector 1. He's still 1/10 down in sector 2. How will he be through sector 3? Is he picking up any time? He's quick, he's 500 milliseconds up. He's 5/10 up that time. He needs to make it quick. He's 2.2 seconds behind Jumping Moose. Holds on well. 4/10 up. He's down 1/10 since his last sector. Final stretch. How will he perform through here? Should be up about 5/10, so should reduce that deficit to about 1.7. Nope, he's only improved by 7/100ths of a second, which is interesting. He was 5/10 up on Jumping Moose. He's 1/10 up there, that's pretty good. Oh, he loses it! He loses it! He's lost it. He's into the barriers. Front left hand axle damage along with wheel damage. Jumping Moose coming through now. Passes out Super Pow. Can he improve on this lap is the question. Where is Jaggy Marathon? Jaggy Marathon has usually been up there. How will Jaggy Marathon get on through here? He's on his out lap, so he's going to be starting his fast lap now. His qualifying lap. He starts it. Let's see how he gets on through sector 1. Looks clean through there. Maintaining speed. Wants to get to about 150 if he can up that hill. Holds on to about 145. Slowing down to about 80. Holding on. Wants to be about 90 exiting the apex. Too tight to the right hand side, I would have said. Very slow down through there. Wants to hit about 116 through that corner. Only getting about 105. So not quick enough through there. He is 2.1 seconds up on his best, which is good. He needs to go purple though. He needs to get a purple sector. Moose and Superpower are using the second best car. There is a better car than that Mazda. Okay. If Ghosty could get a decent lap together, he could take pole position. He's in the faster car today. Definitely in the faster car. How's Jaggy getting on? He needs to improve by nearly 10.5 seconds to catch up to Simi. Maintains a decent speed through there. Not quite fast enough though. And crosses the line in a 1:43. He is 5 down, so he's 4.9 seconds off of Simi 69. He's 5/10 down already. He's got quick through that sector, a little bit faster than his last lap. How will he go through turn number 4? Turn number 4 looks clean. Maintains about 100 kilometers an hour through there. That's good. Still not setting purple sectors though. Needs to go faster. Seven tenths up. Hugging that right hand side. Maintains quite a quick speed. About 160 kilometers an hour through there. How is he going to get on through here? About 130. That's good to hold through there. Looks a lot faster of a lap. How does he get on in sector 2? Is he going to be up or is he going to be down? I suspect he'll be up. Yes, he's up by 100. 1/10. He's up by 1/10. He'll have his lap cancelled there, I'd say. He may have crossed over the line. Yes, a slow down penalty. I thought as much. Manages to get rid of that penalty. Penalty's gone. How will he get on through here now? Only improves by 2/10. As Jumping Moose maintains that 2.1 second lead. How is Superpow getting on? Superpow flying it. How does he get on through here? 139 crossing the line. 140. Still not quite fast enough to catch the Jumping Moose. And Jumping Moose is using medium compound tires too. Superpow slowing down, trying to heat his tires. He's given up this lap. Jumping Moose does overtake him. Both trying to get a fast lap going, trying to heat tires. How is Ghosty getting on? Ghosty going well, maintaining decent speed through there. Wants to be about 90 leaving the apex then. Yeah, that's correct. About 90 through the apex. Coming down to here about 130. Slowing down. Wants to be about 116 through that corner. Can't get the apex quite correct. Still maintaining a decent speed. 2.5 seconds off of Jaggy Marathon. Jaggy Marathon desperately trying to find some grip and find some pace out there. Darling Hunter is favoured to win this race and he's not here yet. Jumping Moose is back. We're waiting on Nathan Drake and Darling Hunter. I'm not going to start the race with only 5 people in it, guys. It's just as simple as that. Even with Nathan Drake and Darling Hunter, 7 drivers is not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. So we're going to have to wait on until past. If nobody's turned up yet, we're going to have to wait until past. I'm not going to start the race with only 6 people in it. Just not going to do it. There's Darling Hunter. Where's Nathan Drake? Six people watching. I hope you're all keeping well, boys. We're going to get this race underway around 7:30. Hopefully everybody turns up by then. There's simply not enough people at the moment to get started. Eight people in the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We're going to get underway here around 7:30. Race will come into around 7:30. Jumping Moose still miles out ahead, 1.6 seconds. So Super Pow has found some time, but not enough time. Simi 69 running about 3/10 off of Super Pow, and Ghosty is 6.5 seconds off of Simi 69. Darling Hunter now enters into the race. Where is Jaggy Marathon gone? Jaggy's going to try something new. He's going trying a different car. Using hard compound tires. I'm not sure that's definitely the choice for today, guys. I'm not so sure is that the choice for today. Might need something a bit faster. Darling Hunter is favoured to win this race by your votes, guys. Darling Hunter is favoured to win this race. Jaggy has changed car. Wonder how we get on with this. Looks very slippy slidey. Let's get to about 130. Yeah, he's slowing down. He got about 130 there. Not very slippy. Very, very slippy. Definitely not the tire selection. Jumping Moose, you will lose your track position if you change car. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think so, because Jaggy Marathon changed car and came back in the same place. Where is Nathan Drake? Jumping Moose, the Norwegian guy. Who are we missing? We're missing the F20 Greta. We're missing Massam. We're missing a load of drivers here today, boys. We're missing a load of drivers here today. And they've missed 2 races in a row. So 3rd race that they miss. New rules I'm going to have to make up, guys, because people are just not turning up to races. So if you miss 3 races, that's it, gone. You get cut from the championship. So give someone else who actually wants to drive in the championship a place to drive in the championship. There's people just not showing up, and it's not fair on me. It's not fair on the YouTube. It's not fair on you guys, because then we're waiting for them to turn up. The race is crap because there's only 6 drivers, so it makes it very, very it doesn't make it. There's no competition in the race. No competition. We need to start cracking down on people not turning up, unless they have a valid excuse. Massam and Greta aren't here today. Yeah, they weren't here the last time either, and they weren't there the time before that. So they actually are on their 3rd race. So next race, if they don't turn up to that, that's it, cut, gone. Ten people in the stream, boys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're missing Pingy Pingu today. Bjorn is missing as well today. He missed 2 races in a row. So 3rd race he doesn't turn up to. Gone. Only 6 drivers today. Nathan Drake is still not here yet, which is concerning. Nathan Drake's always here. Ghosty running in 4th place, using that very, very quick car, that Mazda. Let's see how he gets on. Maintaining quite a lot of speed in that car. Holds on well through that corner. Very, very impressive. Slowing down. Gets a little bit out of shape. Holds the curb though. Holds on well. Going well through there. Ghosty could be on for a decent lap here. How does he get on through sector number 3? You should download the game and jump in, Martin. We're going to be having spaces in the championship very, very soon. People aren't turning up to races. It's unacceptable. So, you're more than welcome to join it, dude. I didn't see how he got on. It looks like a hearse and Ferrari had a child. I couldn't agree more. It's ugly as hell, but by God can it move. It's really quick. He's on his out lap. So, Ghosty begins his lap. How will he get on through Sector 1? This is the interesting thing. I'm interested to see how Ghosty gets on. I really want to see Ghosty win a race in this championship. Very, very quick through there. Has the 150 km/h up the main straight. Or up that corner. Maintain speed, good. A 90 out of the apex. Very impressive out of Ghosty so far. Very, very quick. Best Sector 1 for him. Can't maintain that speed in that car, but that's okay because he'll maintain the speed, and that speed will be gradually built up because of that car. Nearly 140 km/h down towards his apex now. Holds and keeps in it tight to the left-hand side. 3/10 up on his best. Catching Jaggy Marathon, which is interesting. Jaggy Marathon can't seem to get a hang of these N200 cars. Where is he now? He's there. Just can't seem to get a hang of the N200 cars. Ghosty putting in a decent lap by the looks of it. He's down 1/10 at the moment. Holding on though. 140 through there. Very quick through there. Wants to be up around 150 mark. Definitely was there. Holding, maintaining speed through there. 116, not too bad. 120 is where you want to be, roughly. Coming up through here now. Holds on, maintains speed. 120 km/h through there. That's where you want to be. Holds on to about 130. Very impressive through there. Wants to be about 116 through here. Slows down. Maintains speed. 110 is very good. Maintains the speed through there. Very quick for him. This could be a personal best. Maintaining speed. Has a 1:46. Impressive enough. Down 800s, but just lost a couple of time here and there. Very quick through there. 140. Maintaining speed. Goes up the hill. Trying to get to about 147 through there. Slowing down. Going about 80 kilometers an hour, maintaining speed in 90 out of the apex, holding on to the speed well, coming down towards here, about 130 kilometers an hour, holds on, gets on the accelerator, goes through there at about 110, which is impressive. Wants to be about 116 as best he can, though. Super Pow, I'm not sure, dude, because there's not enough drivers here yet. There's not enough drivers for me to start the race at half past. It's just not enough drivers here. I think from now on, 19:30 is going to be the start of the stream, because nobody turns up before then. So it's going to be strictly 9:30 the stream starts, and then 8 o'clock the race begins. That's strict from now on, because nobody turns up before then. No exceptions. No sign of Nathan Drake yet. Darling Hunter starting his quick lap. Maintains decent speed through there. 150 up the hill. 152, 53. Very, very quick. Goes around the corner, maintaining 80 kilometers an hour. That's decent. Wants to be about 90 out of the apex. That's good. About 100 out of the apex. Very quick through there. Holds maintained speed about 110 through there. That's not too bad. Not too bad. 140 getting up towards this corner here. Wants to slow down. 150 nearly. About 100 through this corner. Doesn't go too much faster than that because he could go off the track. Seems to be very quick. Let's see how he gets on through sector number 2. About to cross over sector 2 now and go into sector 3. How is he getting on through there? Didn't pop up for some reason. How will he get onto sector 3 is the question. Seems quick. Seems quick. About 116 through there, 114, that's okay. 2 kilometers an hour less. Coming down to the main straight here now. Getting onto the thing. So he's 6 seconds across the line. Going around the corner. 130. That's pretty impressive through there. 135, 136. So it's going to be about a 140. So he's not going to be in... Might improve a little bit. Definitely get him out of there. Goes fourth fastest. 136 is where you want to be. 11 people in the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Darling Hunter favourite to win the race today. Maintaining about 152 kilometers an hour up there. Wants to get down to about 80. Doesn't want to go below 80. Maintains it decently. Wants to be about 90 leaving the apex. 100 leaving the apex, which is impressive. Darling Hunter 1/10 up on his last lap. 116 through there. Can he maintain that? Get to it at 116. Maintaining. Looks very quick in that Honda. Looks very, very quick in that Type R. About 102 there. Can he maintain the 100? Goes a little bit wide. Goes into that gravel trap. That's the problem with that corner. You want to be no more than about 100 kilometers an hour through that corner. Any faster, you do end up in the gravel trap. Nathan Drake has joined. I'm just going to send out a quick message and let people know this race is going to be starting soon at Pingy. Ping you at seven people here now. That's kind of enough. Not happy about it, but it'll do. We have 16 people in the championship, so we only have half of the drivers. We're getting close to the start of this race, guys. Getting very close to the start of this race. We're going to start in about 1 minute. 9 people have liked it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, guys. And the race has begun. Everybody was given plenty of opportunity to join. They were warned for the last couple of days. And the race is about to begin. Jumping Moose starts on pole. Super Pow in second, Simi 69 in third, Jaggy Martin fourth, Darling Hunter fifth, Ghosty sixth, Nathan Drake seventh. And it's lights out and away we go. We have some slow starters. Very slow starter from Jumping Moose. Darling Hunter gets way up into the lead. Super Pow goes first. Darling Hunter has contact with Jumping Moose, but Darling Hunter has a way faster car. Darling Hunter coming down into the same apex in the slipstream of Super Pow. Looks to the inside line. Looking to get past Super Pow. Can't manage it though. Coming around to the apex. Gets under the throttle. Coming down to about 100 km/h. Super Pow leading this race now by 5 tenths, 6 tenths. Darling Hunter gets on the brakes. Jumping Moose all the way back in third place. He had a very poor start, a very bad start. 10 people watching, thank you so much for tuning in. This race is going to be epic. 1 second in the lead is Super Pow. But on this straight, it's between Darling Hunter and Jumping Moose, and Darling Hunter has a faster car on straights. Super Pow way out in the lead, but Darling Hunter is catching him. How much speed can they maintain through there? That Type R has very, very little grip in comparison to the Miata. Jumping Moose and Darling Hunter are going to be battling it out. Jaggy Martin all the way down in last place. Not sure what happened to him there. Nathan Drake off the track. Ghosty is in 5th place. Simi 69 in 4th. Fighting with Jumping Moose and Darling Hunter. Super Pow gaining a lot of time already. 2 seconds in the lead he is. While Jumping Moose is desperately trying to catch up with Darling Hunter, who is maintaining that speed really well, holding on well. Now coming down to the main straight, Jumping Moose looks up the inside, but Darling Hunter has that speed and can hold on, but is on the outside and will have to give up the corner to Jumping Moose on the inside. Oh, Jumping Moose is off the track! Simi 69 gets past him, and so does Darling Hunter. Simi 69 coming right up behind Darling Hunter. Jumping Moose just got way too much speed into that corner and went off the track. Darling Hunter now way out into 2nd place. Darling Hunter finishes 6th or above here today. Does indeed end up being 1st in the championship. Super Pow 4 seconds in the lead. The battle for 2nd place is still well and truly underway. Simi 69 battling with Jumping Moose. Jumping Moose coming back. Oh, Jumping Moose is off the track again. Made contact with Simi 69. There's a right battle between the two going on there. Right battle between them. Jumping Moose on the inside line, looking to take past Simi 69, but Simi 69 closes him off well. Jumping Moose right on Simi 69's tail. Darling Hunter gets a little bit wide there. Darling Hunter slips back. Jumping Moose gets ahead of Darling Hunter now. But Darling Hunter has a faster car on the straights. A way faster car. Simi 69 hits a bit of curb and does get a time penalty. Jumping Moose now back into 2nd place. Darling Hunter trying to catch up with Simi 69, who has a slow down penalty. Manages to get rid of the penalty though. Now, will Darling Hunter catch him on this straight? He's gaining time. He's gaining 100ths every couple of seconds. Simi 69 trying to hold on as best he can. Darling Hunter holding on very well. Maintaining quite a decent speed. Slow through there, very, very slow. Wants to be about 80 and 90 out of the apex. Darling Hunter not giving up though. Maintains about 116 kilometers down through there. Very, very quick. Darling Hunter gets a little wide there. Could have been a disaster there for Darling Hunter. Needs to finish 6th or above. Jaggy Marathon and Ghosty, both my drivers maintaining each other. Holding on well within 1.5 seconds of each other. Nathan Drake is still there. Nathan Drake doesn't seem to like the N200 and has engine damage. We don't want to see Nathan Drake with that much engine damage. He's been very unlucky for the last couple of races. Super Pow way out in the lead. Darling Hunter 2 seconds behind Simi 69. Simi 69 1 second behind the Jumping Moose. Now this will be interesting. Can Simi 69 catch the big... Oh, he goes wide! Simi 69 has a pirouette and goes into the pits! Without choice goes into the pits. I suppose it's a strategy. I suppose it's a strategy. He won't have to pit again. Simi 69 drops all the way down to 6th place. Just about gets out ahead of Ghosty, who's steaming up behind him. Super Power maintaining decent speed. Is losing a little bit of time to Jumping Moose though. Darling Hunter is now in 3rd place. Jaggy Marathon in 4th. Simi 69 in 5th. Ghosty following close behind him in 6th. Jumping Moose holding on very well. Trying to catch Super Pow as best he can. Might struggle though. Might struggle indeed. Darling Hunter still running in 3rd place. 7 seconds ahead of the Jumping, or Jaggy Marathon should I say. Darling Hunter running high up in the points though, which is where he needs to be. Five laps in, and Darling Hunter is hunting down the Jumping Moose. 6 seconds separate Jumping Moose from Super Pow. It's interesting because the last couple of races, all we've seen is Jaggy Marathon and Super Pow battling it out. It's really strange to see Jaggy so far down the list. I'm such a great commentator. Just here stuffing my face with biscuits. Totally happens on the Formula 1 commentary. Jaggy is now favoured to win. Interesting. It's 30 between Darling Hunter and 30 between Jaggy. Nobody's selected Super Pow, who's currently leading the race. And to be honest with you, I never even thought that the Jumping Moose would be up there. But it is between Super Pow and Jumping Moose. So let's end this poll. I will put up a new one. So we'll end this poll and put up a new one. Super Pow or Jumping Moose? Or Darling Hunter, who has a very quick car. New poll up, guys. New poll for you to play with in the chat. Super Pow and Jumping Moose, 5 seconds separate them, and pits are going to be needed soon. There is 10 times tire wear, unless they're running hard compound tires, which I'm starting to think they are. I think they're running hard compound tires because those tires are not dropping off. We're 7 laps in and those tires have not dropped off even slightly. This is 3 times fuel consumption. We don't want to be pitting for fuel unless we absolutely have to. Fuel consumption is a thing, but you shouldn't have to pit every couple of laps to refuel. So we have 2 votes. Super Pow and Jumping Moose are the favourites at the moment. They're split between them, 50-50. Jumping Moose, 4.9 seconds between Super Pow and Jumping Moose. I think Martin Kennedy's prediction is going to be right. I think he said that the Norwegian guy was going to win. Who said the Norwegian guy is going to win? Oh, the coffin car. That's Ghosty. Ghosty's in the coffin car, I think. I will be a hype man. Jesus. Look at that. Well, you know what they say, when life gives you lemons. Ghosty's saying he's going to be a hype man to get Nathan to come back. We don't want to see Nathan being unhappy, guys. We really don't. Nathan, we don't want to see you being unhappy, dude. We really, really don't. We want you to enjoy the races. I know this race isn't going well for you. But we want you to enjoy it. Ghosty's trying to keep up with you, or kind of at least, you know, play a game with you. Shaggy Marathon has cast himself into a race between Darling Hunter, Simi69. What a race this is ending up to be here in the midfield. Darling Hunter gets a little bit pushy. Shaggy Marathon goes up the inside, gets ahead of Darling Hunter. Darling Hunter off the track, but maintains a load of speed. Coming down to the inside line, Shaggy Marathon. It's going to have to hold on. Darling Hunter maintains that speed. Can't hold on to it though, going through that apex. Shaggy Marathon right on Simi69's tail. Goes up the inside, looks down it. Can he get past him? Has to go back into the slipstream, not enough pace. Darling Hunter, meanwhile, hunting them down. This battle in the midfield is interesting. Shaggy Marathon look at the take. Simi69 somewhere around here. Darling Hunter has dropped back a little bit. Shaggy Marathon starting to get into the grip of these N200 cars. It's good to see. It's good to see him getting back with the grip of them. Hunting down Simi69. Simi69 will start to feel the pressure. Can he hold on though? Ah, okay, Nathan Drake. Okay, dude, we thought you were like really like annoyed with the game and just ghosting. Okay, that's good, dude. At least you're still here. Simi69 holding on well, maintains a load of speed through that apex, but so does Shaggy Marathon and is gaining on you. Shaggy Marathon, the number 2 driver for the Sarush team, my personal team, the Super Knights. And then driver 1 is Ghosty, and then we have driver 3, TSG, who was originally here and then disappeared like he usually does. I don't know why he disappeared or what happened. Ghosty's there. Darling Hunter 15 seconds behind Shaggy Marathon. Shaggy Marathon's lost a bit of time to Simi69. 2.5 seconds now separate them. Now the battle for first place is about to commence. 40 seconds separate Simi69 from Jumping Moose. There was some debris on the road there from something. Nathan Drake entering the pits. Jumping Moose goes purple. And it is getting close. Super Power about to overlap. Backtracker, Ghosty. The fight for first place is getting tight, guys. What a comeback it would be for Jumping Moose. Started on pole position, had a terrible start, ended up back in 4th place, and then spun, and now has brought himself all the way back up into 2nd place, and within 2.8 seconds off of Super Pow. But who has used the most amount of fuel? Jumping Moose has used the most amount of fuel and has the heaviest tyre wear of the 2 front runners. He's 3 100s down on his last lap. 10 watching, thank you so much, guys. 2 seconds, 2.6 seconds separate Superpower from Jumping Moose. Desperately, they're trying to catch each other. Darling Hunter ring down at 5th place at the moment. 10 likes on the stream, boys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Once again, in case people are wondering why there is no face camera today, is because it is very warm here in Ireland and wearing a mask would not be comfortable in any way, shape or form. 1.8 seconds. 1.9 seconds separate Jumping Moose from Super Pow. Super Pow must have lost a little bit of time. But as you can see, the fuel consumption from Jumping Moose is quite a lot. We're about halfway through this race. .3. Jumping Moose is catching Super Pow. Super Pow starting to feel the pressure of the Jumping Moose. People, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. What an epic race we have here for battle for first place. 1.3 seconds separate them. You can see them gaining on each other every time. Jaggy Marathon coming into the pits now to have a tyre change and refuel. Darling Hunter will get ahead of him. No, comes out of the pits. Jaggy Marathon coming out of the pits very quickly. Where's Darling Hunter? Darling Hunter maintaining a lot of speed down towards the end of this straight. But does Jaggy Marathon, he does get out ahead of Darling Hunter. 1 second separate Superpower from Jumping Moose. It's getting very close. 9 tenths, 8 tenths, 7 tenths, 6 tenths, 5 tenths. Maintaining 5 tenths. They are getting very close to each other. Here comes Jumping Moose. Oh, loses it a little bit. Loses a little bit of time. Now it's back to about 8 tenths. 6 tenths. 5 tenths. 4 tenths. 3 tenths. 2 tenths. This is getting very close. Jumping Moose catching up with Super Pow. Overtaking the back trackers. 1 tenth separate them now. They will be battling for first place going into this corner. Super Pow hugging that line. Jumping Moose looking down the inside. Can't get past this time round. Here comes Nathan Drake in the background. Jumping Moose looking for a way past Super Pow. It's one thing to catch a driver, it's another to pass one. And Super Pow is defending. Defending drastically. Jumping Moose damaging his tyres and his fuel, trying to battle with Super Pow as well. 1 tenth separates them. Jumping Moose looking down the outside. Can he get past him? There is... Oh my, that's getting very close now. Coming down into the corner. Jumping Moose on the outside simply cannot get past him that time around. Has lost a bit of time because of the outside line, but it's gaining it up top to the hill. Super Pow maintaining a decent speed through there. Jumping Moose going a little wide. Losing a lot of fuel and wasting a lot of tyres trying to battle. There's that debris again. Super Pow maintaining nearly 120 kilometers an hour through that straight, through that corner. 10 laps left remaining. And the battle is getting intense. Jumping Moose in the slipstream, the real slipstream of Super Pow. Looking to go to the Moose to the outside. Can he get around him this time? I suspect not, with the inside line being covered off by Super Pow. Still on the outside line, Jumping Moose gets ahead of him. Super Pow comes into the inside line, retakes first place. They're wheeled side by side, wheel to wheel. Jumping Super Pow covers off on the right hand side. He is defending for his life. Jumping Moose desperately trying to get past him. No problem, Ghosty. I trust you, dude. I know you're not going to pull any stunts. I know you're not going to pull any stunts. Pingy Pingu says he'll definitely be at the next race and that he's sorry he missed it, but hopes that we are all getting on well. Thank you, Pingy Pingu, if you are anywhere around the place. Thanks so much for your words. We're looking forward to seeing you in the next race, which is going to be the Tomahawk race, which will have no tyre consumption and no fuel consumption, which will mean, this is the interesting thing, it will mean that it will be down, there will be damage, it'll be real damage, but it'll be interesting to see who wins that. It'll come down to driver skill, really speaking. Driver skill. Three tenths separate them now. Jumping Moose desperately trying to get past Super Pow, but Super Pow defending so well that Jumping Moose is damaging his tyres all the time and wasting a lot of fuel. As you can see, Super Pow is barely over the halfway mark, whereas Jumping Moose is nearly down on the quarter tank and has a lot more tyre wear. Super Pow covering him off well. Jumping Moose is not going to find a way past Super Pow very easily. It's one thing to catch a driver, it's another to pass one. Super Pow, in fairness, is a very clean driver, doesn't defend to a point where he could cause damage to another driver. Jumping Moose goes out the outside line. Can he get past him this time around? Moves to the inside, can't get past him. Super Pow hugging that inside line, makes the apex and gains a little bit of time as well for it. Super Pow holding on well. Nearly half a second separates him now again. Jackie Marathon getting on well. Simi 69 fairly way out. He's fairly guaranteed third position at the moment unless he makes a drastic mistake. Mind you, he may have to pit before the end of this race, and in which case Jaggy Marathon could swoop in and take third place. It's hard to know what's going to happen there. But the battle for first place is getting away again. And now there's only 1/10 between them. Jumping Moose looking. Oh, he gets a bit pirouette. It is off the track. He's lost a load of time. That will cost him. He's up into the gravel track. He's up into the gravel trap. And that is all that hard work wasted. Oh, he got so unlucky on that apex. Just lost it into the corner. And Super Pow is absolutely out in the lead. And not only that, Jumping Moose is going to have to pit for new tyres and fuel. 5 seconds separate them again. Super Pow will be licking his lips with that one. Super Pow dives into the pits. So does the Jumping Moose. What tyres are they going to put on? Sticking with the super softs. And out comes Jaggy Marathon. Moves to the soft tyre. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Longer lasting tyre in fairness. Didn't refuel. Might not have to. May not have to refuel. Jumping Moose did refuel a little bit. Enough to get him across the line. Now, super soft versus soft. Which tire will last longer? The soft tire will last longer, will have less grip though. Jumping Moose on the super soft, so will gain time, but tire will die a lot quicker. Blue flags for Ghosty. If Super Pow wins this race, he casts himself into this championship battle. Casts himself into it. There'll only be 40, 50 points between him and the leaders. Simi69 representing Team BRT at the moment. Running in third place. 11 seconds between the Jumping Moose and Super Pow. Only 6 laps remaining. And Super Pow has a fastest section. Sector 1. Might get a fastest lap here. Gets a fastest lap, gets an extra point. Slow through that sector. How will he be through sector 3? He's quick through sector 3. Sets a purple lap. He is 2/10 up on the fastest lap of Jumping Moose at 1:37. Which means he's at 1:37.2. But can he maintain that? It's a question. And seems to be quicker on those soft compound tire. 4/10 up on Jumping Moose's fastest time. Will he go fastest? And does get the fastest lap of the race at a 1:37.3. Super Pow is flying it now. Jaggy Marathon has a 1.8 second time penalty. I'm not sure what happened there. Simi69 is still going to have to enter the pits at some point. Maybe he won't have to enter the pits. His fuel seems okay. As I said, Darling Hunter has to finish in 6th or above to go ahead in this championship. He will be leading this championship. Super Pow gets past the backtracker of Darling Hunter. "11 seconds is where the leader is at." And it's now a question of, can Jumping Moose catch up with Super Pow? And to be honest with you, it's not looking likely. Super Pow seem to have found this absolute unbelievable burst of just power and holding down through the apexes really well, getting really fast laps. Jumping Moose has gone purple in Sector 2. And is indeed catching Super Pow. The deficit has been reduced from 11 seconds to 8. What are the polls doing? Super Pow is favored to win this race. Spooky RX wants to be friends. I'm pretty sure he was, I think he's a subscriber. Oh no, Super Pow's off the track! Jumping Moose is back in this, and there's only 1.7 seconds between them. What is going to happen here? Super Pow just cannot hold on for some reason. I'm not sure what happened. He's lost an 11-second lead, and Jumping Moose is on a faster compound tire. Jumping Moose looking to the outside. Can he get past him? Jumping Moose back in first place. What a disaster for Super Pow. He just lost it. Don't know what happened, but Super Pow is coming back and is holding on, is not letting this go that easy. Gets a little bit sideways around there, but maintains a power slide. Jumping Moose is on the faster set of tires. Half a second separates him now. Jumping Moose, a full second in the lead now. Only 2 laps left remaining. Two laps left remaining, and Jumping Moose is in the lead again. Started pole position and is now back in first place. This will be interesting to see how it finishes. Oh, Super Pow has found some pace. It's 1.5 seconds now separate them. Now what's going to happen here? This could be very, very interesting. Last lap could say a lot. Last lap could say a lot. Jumping Moose gets a little bit wide and is lost a bit of time. Super Pow is gaining on him. A lot of time being made up there. Super Pow has just refused to give up and is absolutely steamrolling up behind him. Goes purple. Has a purple sector. What has happened to Jumping Moose? This race has been up and down like a yo-yo. You just can't tell what's going to happen next. Jumping Moose 1.1 seconds ahead of Super Pow, but Super Pow has found this burst of energy. Oh no, he's off the track! Super Pow is after giving up again. That'll be it. He won't recover from that one. Unless Jumping Moose hits the barrier. That is it. Who has the yellow flag? Nathan Drake. Final lap. 2 seconds in the lead, Jumping Moose is. Super Pow desperately trying to claw back a little bit of something. A slow sector for Jumping Moose again. Super Pow flat out through there. No lift off there. Jumping Moose holding on well. But 1.7 seconds and we're nearly halfway through the lap. It's a hard one to come back from. Jumping Moose 1.6 seconds in the lead. Unless something disastrous happens here in the next couple of corners, Jumping Moose will have won this race. He won his first championship race back at the BB Raceway. First time taking part in the Super Championship. Started on pole today. But again, Jumping Moose crosses the line as a Super Championship race winner and wins race number 14 of the Super Championship and takes home fastest lap along with 25 plus points. Amazing race from the Jumping Moose. Amazing race. Simi 69 will finish in 3rd place. Jaggy Marathon in 4th. Darling Hunter in 5th. Ghosty in 6th. And Nathan Drake valiantly in 7th. Epic race today from the 2 front runners, and even the midfield had an epic race at one point. Epic stuff, guys. Epic stuff. Congratulations, Jumping Moose. Now the national anthems. Congratulations, the second time I've had to play the Norwegian national anthem. Here we go, guys. No, that's not the Norwegian. Congratulations, Jumping Moose. What a victory. Another victory for you. Congratulations. What an epic race. What a really epic race. You gave us some spectacle, the two of you, Super Pow and Jumping Moose. An absolute spectacle. What an epic race it was. Epic race. Okay, so who wants to practice a little bit on the special stage Route X with the Tomahawks for about 20 minutes or so? About 20 minutes. I'll stay on for another 20 minutes. Well done, Simi69. Great effort as well from you. Congratulations, Martin Grota. What an epic race. That was really, really good. Really enjoyable to watch. Really enjoyable to watch. So we'll do a little bit of practice. A little bit of practice around the special stage Route X. I'll have a quick drive for 20 minutes around special stage Route X in looking forward to next week's race, which is actually going to be a SRT Tomahawk only race around this track, which will be very interesting. It'll be really interesting to see how it goes. For some reason you can't join back? You should be able to. I'm not going to start it, Spooky. It's only practice, dude. Spooky RX, oh, you're Janky's friend? Okay. this is why this race is going to be interesting, guys. It's all about the slipstream. All about the slipstream. Doesn't matter how good of a driver you are. All about the slipstream. But it does come down to how good of a driver you are. Because it's pretty equal. It's pretty equal. Like, Superpower in this game is a better driver than me, but it doesn't matter on the Tomahawks. It really doesn't matter. So it's anybody's game. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Did you see that? I ended up fucking upside down. Oh yeah, I have a shit ton of damage. Anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to head out now because the stream's kind of died and, well, I need to go soon anyway to collect Nunstone 69 from work. So anyway, boys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll get them those leaderboards set up pretty quickly, so you'll know that they're coming in about the next hour or so. I'll have them up maybe in the next couple of minutes. Who knows? Anyway, boys, without further ado, got a míle mágat agus slán a bhaile.